Hello friends, welcome back to, I think, I've lost count. This might be part 17, it might be part 18, I don't know. This has been a long game, enjoyable, but long. Yeah, we've got a major quest to do, but before we do that, I do want to just do these quick, hopefully quick, potentially quick, maybe not quick, quests for the inner circle. Just because I would hate for anything major to happen before. The big party thing, so we'll take Lucanus and Nev, and we are gonna do both. We'll do both Lucanus and Nev's companion quests.
You to remember the fallen? Allow me. The lights are magical and require a mage's touch.
We should do something to remember the ones who passed. A light for Hector. For Lorelei. For all shadow dragons.
Those we have lost. Those we may still lose.
May you shine bright in our memory.
Always cherished.
Never forgotten.
That was cute. And a quick needed way to get some much needed bond up with the shadow dragons. Right, let's have a chat with Nev.
The Minrathous Wall of Light.
These lights, they're to remember the dead?
Unless the family lacks mages to keep them lit, or the money for one, then you're left in the dark to vent his subtlety. This was Brahms.
Rana's old partner.
His light was out when I got here. I should have been back sooner.
Nev is really hard on herself. Like she needs to
Don't do that to yourself.
Rook,
Just trust me on this one.
I'm stopping Aelia.
Looks like we had the same idea.
Rana,
He read serials between assignments. Romance. The last one ended on a cliffhanger. He was sure he knew the ending. I never checked if he was right.
Oh, he'd get on well with Balara.
you'd have liked our friend, Balara. She loves those things. Although she expects happy endings.
So did he. At least on the page.
Better chance there than here.
You're not the only one chasing Aelia. I've tracked some of her followers. They aren't quick to talk. Most said I'd be saved soon. But I did get the name of a place. Sanctum Lucican.
That just sounds bad, doesn't it, really? I mean...
Ominous formal name, tied to Elganon. Off to a good start.
You forgot the catch.
It's an old temple. A lost one. If there's a record of its location, I can't find it.
It's more than we had. I can track this down.
And you'll tell me? Look, I know who else you work with, what they might suggest, but what are you going to do?
What it takes.
Things are bad, but Docktown needs to see...
What? Venatori overrunning their home? Taking away who and what we love?
They see you, Nev.
Is that all? We're running out of choices, Rana. We need to take the ones left.
Brom's light. Thanks.
Sure.
A Brom who tried to help. That mattered. Cute. those lost to us throughout our glorious history, whether claimed by victory, tragedy, or the ever onward march of time. The light remember the dead. A light to remember the dead, may they shine in eternity.
No, repairs from that dragon. Oh, I got hired to help at least.
Did you hear? There was one in Antifa too.
Yes. Oh, I didn't get that sooner is beyond me. That is creepy. Oh. Another bad day. Yeesh. Light and shadow. Next on the list is meeting up with the Argo and I can't remember Taya. As they have some news on Lucanus's shitbag of a brother, cousin even. I just love these guards are just stood doing absolutely nothing. Oh, start quest A. Piece of news brings a conflict between Lucanus and Spidebook. I have no. I have to beat him up. Oh no, I don't want to do that.
You found something about Ilario?
Possibly.
What do you mean, possibly? You have something or you don't?
It's Caterina.
We don't know that for certain.
Tell me.
I've got my eyes on Villa della Morte. One of them brought back one of Caterina's rings.
It had been thrown out with the trash. Ilario would never do that. He'd at least pawn it somewhere.
I think it's a message.
You think Caterina threw the ring away as a message that she's inside the house?
Her opal ring. Lucanis, you know what that means.
She gave that ring to my mother. It was the mark of her favor. House Velardo killed my parents and sent it back to Caterina to demand she surrender the seat of First Talon. She's alive. Ilario, you idiot.
We need more eyes in the villa to say for certain.
Ilario would tear the city apart searching if he'd lost this. How could she be alive? What is he thinking? How am I supposed to deal with this?
We need to plan a rescue. The sooner we get Caterina out of there, the better.
It could be a trap. We have to deal with Ilario first.
He could still kill her if we move against him. Maker knows what's in his head.
V, you're too pessimistic for your own good. Reason with him, Lucanis.
I thought I had a clear shot at my target. What if I go after him and get Caterina killed? Help us.
Part of me is thinking not now, Spite, but I don't. Us meaning you.
Help us? Sounds like you're the only one getting to speak here, Spite.
I can't get him out. We're trapped. Come.
Oh. Right.
What did you do? Is this the fate? It seems different. It isn't like those fragments of Solus's past in the crossroads either.
Lucanus is here. Always. Behind locked doors. I can't break through.
All right, let's go get him.
I was not.
I was supposed to have a useful demon, and instead I have a useless abomination. Wonderful!
I know this place. It's the ossuary, the prison we freed Lucanus from.
Freed? No. We've always been here.
Right. It's not the real ossuary. but it doesn't seem like a memory either. Lucanus is in here somewhere, right? He's, what, where they kept his blood?
Yes, go there. But the logs everywhere. I can't touch them.
How do I get past the locks? Turn myself into a mouse? Fight a bunch of giant spiders?
By getting past the guards. It's a prison.
Right. What was I thinking?
It's kind of reminiscent of the,
What trouble you've been.
reminiscent of some of the stuff in Origins, where you do the...
Nobody's here.
Of course not. Rook can't be here.
Me?
Katerina was first stunning. This is Crow business. We can handle it.
I have a feeling I may have to fight Spike, maybe? I don't know.
And you are raised into the heavens to join the gods. Perfect and exalted. A murder of crows at your feet.
She gave that ring to my mother. Was the mark of her favor has Lord I killed my parents and sent her back to Karina, so it's left. That doesn't sound good. We're more like brothers. Katerina took us both in. Who has left? If I go after him and get Katerina killed. I have left. This is Lucanus's anxiety, isn't it? It's Katerina.
Rock, did you forget our deal? You were to bring my grandson back to me.
I did.
You brought me an abomination. Where is my grandson?
Tenderness and terror. Rage and relief. Old stale fear of disappointment.
This is the Fade. So this Katerina is a spirit, something like that?
No, Lucanus is mine. They won't dare. Thoughts live here. Ideas, feelings.
She's his idea of Katerina, then. Katerina. Lucanus is trapped, but I think you're part of his way out.
He does think that he's failed Katerina because he thought she was dead.
Lucanus thinks he disappointed you. With that chaining him, he can never be free.
Is that what you want? To release a demon?
Lucanus is the one who's trapped by the idea he failed you. But you know he's not to blame.
My poor boy.
Huh.
Still fighting. Tiresome.
I am just checking my equipment very quickly. If we do have to fight some Venatori, I'm going to want a mixture of magics.
There's no point, you know. Nothing awaits you anymore. You're long dead.
So bright.
Ah, yes, the Crow. You will learn to regret your crimes against the Venatori.
I shouldn't have let myself fall asleep. This was my mistake. Spiders here. If I can't stay in control, Spider's waiting. You'd have to kill me. Spider would die. Okay, let's just go back and double check the first one. Shouldn't have let myself fall asleep. That was my mistake. Harding?
Don't worry, Rook. I've got my eye on the prisoner.
You've conjured up a friendly face, Lucanus. But your real friends and allies need you. In the real world.
Rook, are you sure Spite isn't tricking you? What if there's no Lucanus, just the demon?
After a year in the ossuary, you might believe that. But you're no demon.
Look around. This isn't the mind of a human being, let alone an Antivan crow.
It's still Lucanus.
You're the man you were, Lucanus, even buried in this pain. No demon would punish itself like this.
You really shouldn't trust anything you find in the Fade.
Oh, please.
I trust you,
Templar
Lucanus.
propaganda.
And I trust myself to get you home. Let me.
You know that's the kind of attitude that's gonna get you killed, right?
Probably.
I'll risk it. I have a master assassin on my side, don't I?
Just be careful.
How long are you going to keep doing this?
I like that the guards here are
Useless. All of this, utterly useless.
okay. Where are the memories here that we need to go find? I was distracted. That cannot happen again. I need to get my head straight. Better than this. Well, I think Lucanus is slowly winning. Just quickly grab. No. Didn't fall down the edge that time. That's a first. I didn't want you to see that again. I'm not this. I cannot be this. Never there. There. Friends. There aren't words enough to apologise. I cannot be this. So now we're dealing with the self-doubt around what he is.
Hey, Rook. Should you be here? Can't say it's the safest place in the world.
Strangeness and charm. Something familiar and foreign at the same time. With a little guilt.
Somehow I thought Lucanus would think of Nev as being more... Tevinter?
Tevinter? People come in three kinds. Family. Enemies. Contracts.
I hope that's just Spite talking. Nev, you need to let us pass.
You know how he is, Rook. Even if you open the door, Lucanus won't walk through it. This is where he wants to be.
Unfortunately, I am stubborn.
Well, I'm not leaving until Lucanus is alright, so we might be here a while.
You really think you can help him? You're such a sap, Rook.
Shut up, Nev.
I think it's time you stood aside and let me try.
What are you hiding, little demon?
Final lock. He's been really sad. Like, I like Lucanus, but it's an interesting way of kind of...
Even if it kills you.
It's an interesting way of showing or exploring his trauma. What is he thinking? How am I supposed to deal with this? You don't. She came after me. She came after Katerina. She will come for you too. Because of course we've got to deal with Ilario. But first the note. We're more like brothers. Katerina took us both in. We're brothers. Anger me.
Rook, you're too good to be wasting your time in a place like this. Forget about my cousin. You've got much more important things to worry about, don't you? You've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Sharp, jagged edges. Hurt with every breath. Grief and relief. Hope and anger mixed.
Lucanus, you don't owe Ilario a second thought, much less a supporting role.
He put us here.
You've got to leave this be, Rook. You turn my cousin loose, it's only going to cause more grief.
It's a shame I can't be like, shut up, you sexy bastard. Grief for who?
I think Ilario will be feeling that grief. Right, Lucanus?
You know that Katarina had 5 children? 8 grandchildren. All dead now, except for Lucanus and me. Last time the Grows fought a war of succession, House de la Morte lost everything. Except the seat of First Talon. This time, we fight ourselves. What will be left then? You think you'll survive? Your friends? Your cause?
Thing is, though, because this is a manifestation of... This is Lucanus's view of Ilario, compounded by his own negative feelings towards himself. So... He's a true coward.
You know him, Lucanus. Even here, Ilario just wants to save his own neck.
Would that be enough? Would anything? Do you really think he made a deal with a demon? He's not even a mage. Or do you think maybe he just found the one there already? He'll carry this prison with him forever. And he'll fill it with corpses given time.
We need out!
I mean, arguably he does need a bad cousin, but I think time and blood. My arguably stupidly poorly timed comedy has won him over to this point. No, we'll go with yeah, fuck it, well.
Imagine what you could do without hearing his defeatist words in your head, Lucanus. It's time you evicted him.
You have no idea what the consequences will be.
Whatever they are, Lucanus, I'll be there to help.
I can't believe it. You're home.
I am a little bit worried that we've done all this and Lucanus is going to be like, why have you brought a spy here?
What are you doing here, Rook?
I was looking for you.
I had to find you. If anything happened to you, I can't even think about it.
You should go. It's better I stay here than risk losing you.
You see? He breaks our agreement. His mind is still here. He wants to stay here, so he keeps me here!
Mierda! Why would I want to stay? Even in my head, this place is a nightmare.
Right. But it's a nightmare you already defeated. I get it now. As bad as the ossuary was for you, it was better than the alternative.
What alternative?
The ossuary, Zara. You could solve those problems with the blade, but healing again? Living as an abomination. There's no simple answer there. If you fail, you could hurt the ones you love.
No. This is not... Damn it, Rook. Make him leave.
Spike, you're really not helping right now. Like, doesn't work like this. Wind your neck in.
Yelling at someone who's trying to fix themselves doesn't help, Spite. And since you're stuck with him, you're only hurting yourself.
Rook, you're right. There has to be a way through this. It's just so much. I cannot see how to begin.
Start small. You and Spite. Figure out a goal you can both agree on, then make it happen.
A contract?
Contracts are for clients. Call this an alliance. But on what terms?
I think it's got to be about trying to save Katarina. Like, I'm trying to think, if we can temper spite into something more positive, it'll become more spirit-like instead of demon-like. Like how Cole's story plays out in Inquisition if you make certain choices. We're going to go with that. We're going to try and reform spite to spirit through focusing on saving Katarina.
Didn't you just learn your grandmother was alive? What are you waiting for? Go rescue her.
That's true.
Fighting crows?
And anyone else that gets in our way. Do we have a deal? We free Katarina together.
Together, we will fight!
Oh, that's bright.
Rook, are you all right?
What's the matter with the two of you?
Oh, we're both just fine.
It's okay. We needed a moment, but I'd say we're ready for anything. How long were we standing here?
Just long enough for it to get awkward. You're sure you're all right?
We're fine, Thea. Don't waste your worry on us. Can I trust the two of you to keep an eye on Ilario? If he starts anything, I want to know about it.
I was going to do that anyway.
You're planning something.
I'm getting Katarina back. But Viago is right. We need more information before we move. Ilario panicked when I came back alive. If he panics again, he could actually kill her this time.
Yeah, we don't want that.
We'll only get one chance at this.
Sweet. When I learned that Katarina might be alive, Lucanus was locked in indecision about what to do about his family. With help from Spite and Rook, he has chosen to focus on freeing Katarina, which is a positive step in a positive direction. Right, now I need to switch teams when we get to the to Arlathan to probably go and kill some Darkspawn and other things. I need Davrin and Balara. Definitely need Balara. Double checking who the other one is. I'm pretty sure it's Davrin.
Once, everyone.
What are the Venatori?
Yeah, Davrin and Balara. Cool.
We need all hands on deck. Jumper we have.
And then we're going to go and do the important stuff, like, you know, saving the Dalish elves. Holding away. I enjoyed that Lucanus quest, it was cool. It's nice to actually wander in the Fade, and I'm liking the fact this game is kind of going back into the whole... The Fade isn't just a realm swarming with demons like it was in Inquisition, it's got a bit more to it. That glowy green thing, however, can fuck off. Right, we're going to try and convince our brother to leave Anaris. And it probably won't work, but we'll give it a pump. Because I think he's being controlled by blood magic.
You came. I am surprised.
I almost didn't. With everything that happened, I didn't want to. But you're my brother. Still. Even with all of that. Did you come? Alone?
Yes. Though you didn't.
Not after what happened to Hamuel. To Yanarl. The others.
The ritual should have granted them purity. Strength. That it did not. That is my failure. I was not worthy. I will do better. I must do better. For Anaris. For our people.
You need better allies, mate.
The people Inaris killed and turned into demons with that ritual.
He's willing to do whatever he must to save us. To make the hard choices.
I've heard that
the
bullshit before.
Venatori, soulless. They would sacrifice us to their ends.
Not
He's a warlord. That's all he is, all he ever was.
So said the Venatori. But the victors write the histories. He fought to make our people great. And the Venatori fought to keep them in fetters. He showed me the world as it once was, as it could be again.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the fact that at what cost?
How many elves have to die to get there?
Greatness requires sacrifice.
And that's where we have a problem.
No, that's not the Syrian I know. He's influencing you through the mask, poisoning your thoughts.
My thoughts remain my own, Balara. Why can you not accept that I chose this willingly? Through this mask, I feel what he feels. When he thinks of our people rising once more, have you ever felt the warmth of a god's happiness or the cold bite of their fear?
What is it he's afraid of then?
I'm not sure, but it haunts him, consumes his thoughts. I must help him. Help us to face whatever it is.
So he hasn't told you what it is he's afraid of?
No, but no doubt he keeps it from me for good reason.
Ooh. The three options I generally try to avoid. I mean, he is a fool, but I think taking a heart. We're trying to kind of make this go as well as possible, so I think just thinking
More people will die if you keep helping him.
More of our people, Syrian. You have to see that. This isn't you. Not the real you. You were my anchor, Syrian. You kept me grounded. When my thoughts lied to me, you always told me the same thing. Do you remember?
I'm waiting
Trust
to get very wrong.
your heart, Boris Shivan. It's a good heart, and it'll never lie to you. So why won't you trust it now?
I must do what I must.
Me too.
We're gonna have to stop them. Him.
I know. Come on. You've got work to do.
Well, we're at the part of the game where we're not really pulling any punches anymore with some of the kind of heft in the storyline. Crit ability, hits, apply shock. Apply shock to all enemies when your crit ability hits defeat an enemy. That is better. We do like some big crits. Character leveling later. There it is. We gotta go meet Darren. Sweet. Okay, this is another. I think this is possibly going to be the last section of the woods to unlock, because there's that locked door just over here from ages ago. A sucker for a cool swirly path. In fact, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe no, it does. It just looks cool. It doesn't do anything. Just makes everything a bit more fantastical. Right, let's do this real quick, and then we are going to go and save the Dalish. And when Davin returns to Arlathan with us, it's a figure from his past in the ancient woods. Well, that's going to go one of two ways, isn't it?
Hassan can get the gate.
Another truffle hunt?
No, we're meeting Eldrin, the old elf I told you about. I spent summers here. Tended Hollow when I was a kid.
Hard to imagine the mighty hunter hanging out with deer.
Not everything in the forest should be hunt. Hassan, hang back.
Hold that thought. Okay, so might be a way up there later. Nick your Imperial Weave, good sir. Hello. Pay no attention to the man who's just stolen your cloth.
Eldrin, I got your message.
Oh? Who are you?
It's me, Davrin.
I knew a Davrin once. Strange kid. Too small, even for an elf.
Well, now, hold on.
So, this walking mountain of armor I see before me can't be him.
You sure got old and cranky.
You got old and far too good looking. I was always the lady killer.
This is Rook. We're working together.
And can you be trusted around our holler, Rook?
Trust is an honor. We're not going to try and offend the man.
I'd be honored for the chance to earn their trust.
The holler decide that. And if you don't impress them, their antlers let you know.
Good. Well,
Arlathan Forest is wrong in a way I've never seen.
We know.
The holler aren't coming around, and these old bones aren't up to the task of chasing them anymore. I'm worried they're sick. I need you to check on them for me.
Hassan, I told you.
Is that what I think it is?
I'm looking after him.
Remarkable. A griffin. Never thought I'd see one. Maybe all those summers here rubbed off. The monster hunter turned shepherd.
What was Davrin like?
What was Davrin like back then?
We don't need to waste Eldrin's time with...
He sang a lot.
Really?
This guy?
He'd sing to the holler.
You mean the Grey Warden standing next to me?
Now hold on. I'd get tired trying to herd them. I started humming to keep myself awake, and they slowed down to listen.
So naturally you broke out into song.
Only when humming didn't work. Just getting the job done.
And now the job is caretaker to a griffin.
Oh, Hassan totally owned him.
Hassan's got him wrapped around his little talon, searching all over for gingerwort truffle.
Yeah, Eldrin's heard enough.
Davrin, the truffle hunter? Seems my old lesson sunk in. Not every creature in the forest is quarry.
I didn't ignore everything you said. And now, we've got some holler to find.
Davrin, I'm glad to see you took the road less traveled. It suits you.
Okay, what do we do?
Find some stone root, a marple tree, and bannerberries.
I thought we were looking for holler.
A lot of people would go chasing after them, running around, getting nowhere. Holler can keep that up for days.
Maybe you could sing to them.
I'll go right on pretending you didn't say that. Trick I've learned. Ringing the dinner bell's a lot easier than searching the whole damned forest.
It's a really pretty holler statue. Of course, I'm slightly concerned because obviously Gillenane is quote-unquote mother of the holler. Nope. Across the log. And into the woods.
Here we go. And a marple tree.
See if it has a dead one.
Got it.
It's hollow, right? When you blow through it, it mimics a holler's call.
the dinner bell.
Not ringing it yet, but that's the idea.
This is a cute little side quest.
Here, some bannerberries.
Sweet as candy. Holla lapped them up.
Interesting. Wonder what they taste like.
Don't even think it. Uncle Eldrin let me try one once. As a lesson. It lasted an hour. Paralysis, hallucinations, cramps.
Ah.
Uh-huh. Great for Holla. Bad for people.
Well, I'm glad we've learned that lesson. Stone must be...
Over here, stone root.
Dig up a few. Good. Hang on to that. We slice away the outer husk. There's seeds inside that mimic the Holla mating scent.
I thought we were ringing the dinner bell.
Maybe it's a time to get out that marble branch and call the Holla.
He sounds excited.
Let's hope it's that and not I'm hungry for venison.
Half of Davrin's side quests are hunting a horrible darkspawn elf thing. The other half of Davrin's side quests is finding animal feed. Very much enjoying the variation.
It's on the other side of this. He senses something. Could be Holla.
We've got a griffin. Asan could track them.
I need to be careful of the predator in him that's ingrained to hunt and kill things before they kill him.
He'd attack the Holla.
Probably not, but he's never seen one.
Davrin is incredibly responsible. Which is why I find it amusing that he's a Grey Warden, considering, you know, Alistair.
This is a good spot. Lay out the stone root and bannerberries. Time to blow the horn. I'll let you have the honor.
Oh, cheers. Well, however, I am just going to do a quick casual run around to make sure that there's no loot to grab. One of the things I do enjoy about this is the less is more mentality. Like, I think back to like Inquisition and over-the-top crafting and so many collectibles and things to do and everything else, which I liked to a degree. But there were times where I just could not be honest. Whereas this game's streamlined it a lot more. Just triple checking. Ooh, fade. Flawless crystals. Assuming that will be our way back once we have done this then. Well, that saves me having to grab the stuff later, I suppose. Yeah, we'll go with that. Such a pretty place. Just like the lighting and everything. I think my only gripe is that maybe having like times of day cycles so that we see these places at different points in time, like, you know, Treviso doesn't always have to be night. I mean, it does thematically fit and such, but yeah.
Sick. It looks sick.
blame
It's
the zealots.
okay. We're here to help. How do we help?
Look around for more Vannerberries.
No.
Hassan, don't you even think about going after...
Davrin, remember, trust.
Right. Turlum. Okay. Hassan, do as I would do, boy. Be nice.
This is an important moment.
Did Hassan just bring it some food?
Oh, he's such
He
a good
did.
boy.
I'll be damned. Won't forget that anytime soon. Thanks for helping out.
That was amazing.
Something new every day. She could always be like this. There's more to him than hunting darkspawn.
Eyes of an eagle, roar of a lion. But maybe the heart of a holla.
And the appetite of all three? You found your Turlum.
Yeah, we did. Come on, boy. You did good. We'll need to tell Eldrin about this holla. Easy there, girl. You just enjoy that meal.
So your uncle is quite the character.
Eldrin will drink you under the table, then the floor, and bury you in the basement as a joke. Most of my clan didn't understand why I left. Eldrin had an open mind, saw I was restless.
He approved.
He knew I had to find my own way, though he warned me about joining the Wardens.
Too dangerous.
Too much darkness. Eldrin always preached balance in life.
Not something Grey Wardens seem to know much about.
We reek of darkspawn all the time. Guess that's why working with Hassan, there's something to be said for drawing strength from the light.
I think Davrin is becoming... It's definitely the edges are being smoothed out. Generally speaking. Where is this bloody... There's a treasure chest. It should be right here. Oh. Of course, standard. It's up on that cliff top that I didn't bother going to look at. Something I always really enjoyed about Firefly games is just wandering around and you find like little knapsacks, little rolls for beds, etc. And slide and jump. I mean, it's a bit of a trek back to the Harlow, but, you know, he's got it, it's fine.
Any luck?
We found one. Looked sick.
I was afraid of that. If you can find more Vannerberries...
Hassan took care of it.
A griffin helped to holler?
Oh, better than a Harlow.
I wasn't looking forward to watching a griffin eat a Halla.
The lion in him might have.
But it didn't. Not sure what side of him we saw back there.
The world knows griffins as warriors who fought darkspawn, but they existed long before that.
Existed as what?
A creature of the wild, free to explore their nature.
But griffins live for the hunt.
So do you. Yet now, you're a caretaker.
Anything can change. Like, literally.
I'm proof that anything can change. Don't know if it's for the better.
Nothing about change is ever certain. I once knew a restless young elf who believed there was more to life than shoveling hollow manure.
I mean...
It's the nature of nature to surprise us.
Maybe you're right. See you around, Eldrin.
Davrin helped an old friend, Uncle Eldrin, by feeding a starving Hala. Surprisingly, the Psalm pitched in and fetched berries for the poor animal, showing the side of the griffin not seen before. Right, we're going to... I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way, and then I'm going to go in with my... I'm not going to go with my...
I'm told you've helped feed the Hala. We've been so focused on the attacks. It's awfully easy to forget them. Thank you.
Not a problem, Marilyn.
Have a look.
Have a look. That was so decidedly British. Right, bye. Bye. I don't know if we're going to use these, but, you know, might as well grab them while I'm here. Armor for other people. We don't have to... Oh, yeah, we can. Rank up the shop first, then do the stuff. That's my better ice orb, I think. Which is good. Don't need to worry about that. Oh, there's Grace. Thrumming rock. Really don't need any of these. Ha ha ha. These, however, only boost health by 25%. And some more mementos. A good decal. Glamours. No. Cool.
Come back alive. No point.
I thought she's like, come back alive because I'm not going to make money if you're dead. I mean, like, fair enough. Right. Time to do the blood of Arlathan. Right, let's... Nev is required for this quest. Do we go all out on Team Mage? What do we take Davrin? Davrin is also an elf. And grew up in a Dalish clan like Valara did. I need to take Nev. So... yes, we will take Nev and Davrin. I kind of wanted to take Valara, but yeah, having a bit more diversity in my attacks would be useful. Right, well, let's see what the wonderful Venatori have got for us this time, shall we? That is a lot.
Well? They're waiting for something. There's talk of a sacrifice.
Do they mean the clan? They mean the clan, don't they?
Well, the tracks suggest the captives are on the other side of the clearing. You'll have to go through the crowd.
Oh, I bloody hate cultists.
We're going to get that close to a crowd of Venatori.
It's quickest. I found you some disguises.
Wait. Do we get to pretend to...
Oh, that doesn't smell good. Oh,
Oh, it's sticky. Why is it sticky?
Blood. Hopefully. Make sure you split up. You don't want to draw attention.
Nev, I need you with me. You know the Venatori best. And you're probably the only one who can convince them you belong there.
Sad but true.
And we'll be your entourage.
I'll go with the Veil Jumpers.
We'll try to keep the escape routes clear. Get the Dalish and get out of there. And please, try not to stand out.
I am going to switch my orb very quickly for the ice orb. That is now legendary just because. Good, I'm also dressed like
What will the others do?
They'll be close, but it's safer to move in small groups.
Jeez, that is so many. Oh, okay. I was sitting there thinking, oh, maybe we should go in all guns blazing. No, that's a lot of cultists, a lot of Venatori down there. God, I really hope.
I thought I saw someone in the trees. Strife and the Veil Jumpers.
Good to know they have eyes on us.
Okay, that's one way down. Loot. Yes. Good. Just the Temple of the Sun.
This robe, is it made from dragon whiskers? It itches. How am I supposed to fight?
We'll wear them as long as we don't have to fight.
Stunning. Tywin, leaving you to pack up the rest of the gear, Sani is not doing well. Shouldn't have let him drink from the lake, only yourself something off the water. Initial observations go out for Haniel. Oh no, no. That's one of the Veil Jumpers that was killed by Anaros. Anaros? Ilara's brother. And the evil bastard who he works for. So I'd be like, this feels potentially like the Crypt Path, but then I've just spotted that treasure chest, so I now feel like it's not. Yeah, loot. I mean, at this point, I am just engaging in petty theft against the Venatori. So there I am, stealing their herbs and their herbs, their gold, and their wood. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
They're going to bleed the Dalish deer.
They're going to kill a holla. Monsters.
Yep.
We can't do anything that'll draw attention to ourselves.
Then heed us. Rook, we don't have to watch this. It won't be pretty.
Oh no, what? Oh! If you were ever in two minds,
Varantian, there's a few of us here, and a group from Ventus.
It is truly
if you ever needed proof, if you ever sat on the fence about, oh, the Venatori aren't that evil, they're just a, cult of dodgy mage scallywags and whatnot. That what they just did there, that was evil. Mercilessly killing a Hala like that, just bastards. That's not a good ring. Kind of if a dragon shows up and just like kills them or a demon. Oh. Just stealing more shit. That was brutal. Boys and I found a bunch of things in the ruin, stuff a Dalish missed. You can feel lingering magic in some of it. Heard you're headed back to the city for Templar business. Counting on you to get this shit out of here before others find it. Some of them just want to worship it or something, but I'd rather line my pockets.
We live in exciting times, my friend. They've returned, and the enemies of Tevinter will fall.
Can't go that way, there isn't visible. Good to know. I do like the outfits though. What is it with villains, just generally speaking, where they have damn good, like, honestly. Actually steal the heartwood on the way around. And that is, well, that's kind of hilarious. And, not going to stand here and kink shame the Venatori if that's what they're into.
Why, if it isn't Arlathan Vera, does your father know you're here?
Please, he disinherited me. The old fool needs to die.
Nice, that's the standard family politics on show. I think it's the massively high collars. I'm a sucker for anything with a stupidly high or large collar or a massive hood. I also just realised that what I'm wearing right now is like the nicer version of what your starting gear is at the beginning of the game, which is quite cool. And it's just
this whole place makes my skin crawl.
Venatori are bad enough, but something's off.
Yeah. I mean, it really is a common kink, isn't it, to be sat on?
What do you think Rook's like? Do you think...
What is wrong with you? Have you forgotten which side you're on?
No. I mean, think about if we could turn you. Riding beside Rook at the head of Tevinter's vast armies.
Hey, Rook. Looks like you got a fan.
Keep your voice down.
Oh, good.
Stop. Who are you? I don't recognize any of you.
You don't recognize me?
I don't... Magister. Lady,
Appalling. They'll hire anyone these days.
I'm sorry, my lady. I was given instruction to...
Tell someone who gives a damn. Why am I still waiting? Where are the gods? When does the ritual start?
Gods? But only the Lord Elgarnon is here, and he is still preparing.
Useless. Out of my way.
Love that.
It's Elgarnon, not Gillenane like we expected.
Handled that well.
That was impressive.
They expect strength and power from someone like me.
A mage.
A human mage. Show them what they expect, and you don't get questions. But as I was saying, Gillenane's not here. It's just Elgarnon.
Fewer tentacles is always good.
Hopefully that means fewer tentacles.
That's what worries me. No rules anymore. Could be anything.
Let's keep going. This robe is starting to give me a rash.
Does anyone else hear that?
Spooky wookie noises.
I feel you. I see you. I know how you suffer. Come to me, and I will ease your soul.
A voice in my head. Not an archdemon.
I am very much enjoying how our core villains are very much at the core of the story.
Knives and poisons are nothing, little crow, when I can make you master of life and death.
He's making promises. Tempting me.
He's telling me he'll get the Griffins back.
So he's reading everybody's thoughts. Well, isn't that just bloody
For
wonderful?
hundreds of years you have mourned the loss of your dragon gods. From beyond the veil, I heard your lament and have come to deliver you from desolation. Dragon of night, I break your chains.
Oh, no.
Hear my voice and rise.
Oh, shit.
I am Elganon, once called Lucicon, and I have returned.
The Archdemon is already fueling him.
I will free your Antiva from the Kunari. All you must do is obey me, worship me, love me, and kneel.
I know this magic. It's old and dangerous. Mythalinas. It's too strong, I can't break it.
Why are we... Where is Solus?
I'm trying to conceal us. He'll know someone broke his hold.
Valara bought us some time, but we have to go. Now.
Oh, things are about to get very fruity. I think.
Venatori, there are uninvited guests among you. Bring them to me.
She's sending the cult after us.
Elganon's in the open. This is our chance.
No. We can't touch him now that his Archdemon's in play. I won't risk Dalish lives.
I like how we've gone from like
This and destroy! You must hit more!
Call their attention.
Range incoming! Time to finish this room.
take down the mage.
Make it hurt.
My job. It's done. Your turn. And I'll leave it yours.
Nice move, bro.
A win for us.
Strike now!
Trouble nearby.
3, 2, 1, dead. And dead. Right. Ugh. One thing I do wish is just...
Way to fight, bro! Your strength becomes mine!
As I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted, I can't get over how huge Veilguard's Dutch demon is. Like, that thing is horrendously huge. I was saying something and it has just gone completely. That's what I'm saying, because I have just realised that my ultimate is different and it's a mild niggling annoyance that my ultimate ability has to default at bloody aura.
Yeah, so maybe we avoid its attention?
I was a bit smaller than I thought. It's not quite as, you know, absolutely huge as I thought it was.
They come.
Quick-footed bastards. Yeah, it's roughly, you know, it's a bit bigger than the average dragon, but you know, could be a bit bigger, I suppose. There's a chest up there that I need to get to.
I want the interlopers at my feet. Your continued failure is a disappointment to your god.
Riling them up, they won't back down now.
What happens when they don't give him what he wants?
I'm assuming we have to deal with the dragon. Just spread out there. See you now, like, all of you are useless, blah 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 blah. Release the dragon. That is a very dead person. Back the other way, team. Oh goody, crystals.
And now Darkspawn.
Of course. Why wouldn't the Venatori bring their new friends on the wall?
Oh, good, and there's like undead and everything. This has just gone from like... This is a veritable smorgasbord of bad guys.
Got things ready.
One for us.
I don't think old Elganar's going to be particularly happy that we're kicking the crap out of his quote-unquote humble little followers.
There's a problem.
No, no, no.
We're under fire.
Light touched Venatori. What? Absolutely not.
Good to go again.
You're hit.
So we've now got Venatori
well, that's
with
done.
the light powers. Just doesn't sound good at all, really. There's also an argument about how far they have fallen since in the last decade as well, where they're willing to give themselves the light powers.
Is it on the way? It doesn't seem to be yet.
Gillenane lost her dragon.
Elganar's more cautious. Indeed. Okay, right, so we've got 20% ranged mana cost, 20% blocking mana cost. Minimum is above 150. Gain 20% maximum mana at the event height. Yeah, we're gonna switch back.
Might make Elganar more cautious.
Door. The magic lock on it. No. Wow, what is this? Flame chain. Oh, okay. We've got like whatever the hell this is.
Feel the strength of Venatori.
Ah, no, no. One, two, three, four. What is with this flame chain?
My job's done. Your turn.
Whew.
We're clear.
No, we're still good. I'll lower this just because there may be the potential for exploration later. Maybe, I don't know. Probably not. These story areas tend to be like one and dones. assumption is, though, if they're looking for like mass blood sacrifice, probably going to feed a large number of Dalish to that dragon. It's not moved. I'm a little concerned that despite having like the lingering effects of Solus's magic, this would be a really pretty garden if it wasn't.
Dalish arrows. The veil jumpers are watching our backs.
That'll take some of the pressure off. We have to use this chance to get to the prisoners.
As we're saying, yeah, just like it'd be quite a nice garden, but that wasn't what the second talk was about. So it was, yeah, like how Elganon was able to get inside our head despite Solus's kind of like lingering will.
Over there, that cage. I think that's where the Dalish are being held.
Then nothing's going to stop us.
Famous last words, Davrin, when there's a literal archdemon.
You, intruder, have defiled my temple and spurned the gifts I offer. You could have had a place of honor as my disciple.
He's definitely a bit more chatty and less dramatic than Gillenane. Like, he's not a giant face in the clouds with an armada of horrible tentacles. It's got a bit more gravitas for a villain as well. I think I should probably try and use I just generally, abilities in general, things I need to use more frequently in this game. I like my ultimate, I don't really use unless it's like a big boss battle. Part of me's a bit like, should I be using it more? I really enjoy the level design, like there's such a there's so many little just like nooks and crannies to kind of like go and explore and such.
This way. We have to be quick before the Venatori catch up.
Might be a bit late for that. Oh shite, it's one of their bloody weird automaton things.
Get ready.
Oh, for goodness sake. Where's that bloody
Look at that.
dead. That thing's coming online any second. Which is why we are saving the explosives on the floor. Ow. Dick.
That way. Through the gate. Damn it. Shut tight. And the locking mechanism is on the other side.
So you're saying we're stuck?
There has to be another way out.
It's not online yet, and that's just concerning. I hate it when a game's just like, and here is something you recognize, but it's fine, it's not working. It's like, don't be that. Don't be that guy. It's gonna activate when I open the gate, isn't it?
stuck. Gate's shut, and we can't open it from here.
We'll handle it. Watch yourself.
Better be ready.
How's it looking?
Go kill some Venatori.
Nice move. Good. I'd like them all rounded up nicely into a little, well, we're a little group so I can do that.
Tell me we're close to getting this thing open. There's an entire Venatori army coming for us.
You speak Venatori all the time.
Is nowhere to run. Give to Elgarad.
We demand blood.
On your right, watch it.
Keep the shield dudes busy whilst we just fuck it. Weakness, weakness, detonate.
I got the setup.
Good, that's the shield down.
Now it's your turn.
Still no luck?
Sorry.
Really, are you sure you can open this?
Yes, we can do it.
Ah, there we go.
What's that thing?
Got us from a distance.
Keep it busy while I go take out the mage, please. No. Get down.
Rook takes credit there. Got things ready.
Right, that's 1, 2, 3.
My job's done. Your turn.
3 arcane bombs. 4 necro stacks. Ow, and a mace to the face. Fire mace me. Second arcane bomb detonation. Come on. Broken.
Beat the odds there.
Have they opened the gate at last?
Well, that's good.
We'll keep the exits clear. You get to the Dalish.
But before that, loot check. I'm very, very worried that this Archdemon is going to just kill all the Dalish, and it's going to be really sad.
Your fight is futile. My Venatori are legion. Surrender, and I may yet show mercy.
No. Water stone down or damage on Arlathan Veil Jumper. His writing is now illegible, but it seems to detail the Veil Jumper's explorations of ancient temples. Of particular interest is the following. I had a passage that took me to the top of the structure. Incredible view. We'll need to spend more time exploring. Ah, useful maybe. Ugh. God, terrifying jumping. And glowing blue lights. You know. Well then. Is that Elganon? That statue of... No, it can't be. Maybe though. Like, the growling and the kind of like mildly terrifying noises do have me slightly concerned that the Archdemon is possibly closer than we think. Especially if Elganon knows we're here. Oh no. Misty fate bollocks.
Wait. This feels off.
Wrong in all sorts of ways. How'd we even get here?
I'm not sure.
Good. Good. This is just...
Come on! We need to find a path through. We still need to think of the Dalish.
Ah, so that is what you're after. The Elven have been chosen to serve a glorious purpose.
Okay, that's not a coincidence.
It's Elganon. He's found us.
And he's got us trapped. The longer we stay here, the more danger we're in.
Shit. There's blight here. It wasn't blight before.
You cannot stand against me. Every action of yours is futile. My power grows even now.
He likes monologuing, this one. Big fan of the old villainous speech. That's the way out, maybe?
Come on!
Oh, for goodness sake.
You are nothing but an insect. Resist if you like. I have an eternity to spare.
Shit. The Dalish need help, and we're losing precious time going around in circles.
Fuck you. Right, attempt number 3.
Do we know the Dalish are still alright? What if Elganon sends the Venatori to...
One thing at a time. Let's focus on getting out.
No? Maybe?
Rook.
Bollocks.
Can you hear me?
Solus.
Solus?
Something's wrong.
I thought I just heard Solus.
You are correct. Elganon's magic has thinned the veil, allowing me to speak to you directly.
Alright, we'll help us then, Solus. Come on.
Solus, we need your help.
Then I am pleased that for once, I can offer some assistance.
That bloody time.
If you can rescue the elves, Elganon is mine to face.
What do you mean?
Elganon! Lathalin! Mabanal Avanuris! Masalin Algalana!
Didn't need to get that. Let's keep moving. Solus is going to distract Elganon.
Fenheran, you have no power here.
Sounds like Solus pissed him off. Score one for Baldy.
As long as it keeps him off us.
So, the Dread Wolf has arrived to defend his pawn.
Your cruelty forced my hand.
100 generations and still the same refrain.
Again, you have caged our people, and again I will set them free.
But you are always stubborn, Fen Harel. Insubordinate, unmanageable, even by Mythal's reckoning.
You have lost the right to speak her name.
Avalas Ban, Shevgar Fen Harel.
Oh, there's so much light on the floor.
The only reason Mythal joined you was that she knew the monster you would become if left unchecked. She thought to temper your brutish ego. Instead, you betrayed her, murdered her.
Only the first time, Dread Wolf.
Look, what's wrong? You okay?
Oh, we've got a soap opera. We've got a full-on ancient elven bloody soap opera playing out of our heads right now.
Be ready.
Should have bought fire magic. Not gonna lie, that would be making us far quicker.
Your struggle is pointless, and your faith in the Dread Wolf is misplaced. Give up. Save yourself. Save your friends.
I can see the way through. I think Solus's distraction is working.
There is no loot here. That was also a shame.
I think this is it. I think we're through.
You should be near where you need to be. With luck, you can still save the elves.
We're gonna try. Can't promise anything though. Oh, I'm very concerned by this whole state of affairs. Although nice that Solus has actually got off his, you know, floating rocking out. Fuck. Oh, double fuck.
And there. It's a Dalish.
And another one of those damn crystals. Break it! Open the cage!
The cruelty is nothing.
Oh, no, 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 I'm not falling off the edge. You can get absolutely out.
Light has left you blunt and slow. A monster, not a mastermind. You used to be a challenging opponent.
You saw me as an opponent. To me, you were an irritation, a fly buzzing ceaselessly.
I must speak to you in this tongue. It seems Elven is beyond your grasp.
As much as freedom is beyond yours.
What? Were you talking to me? Sorry, they're very loud.
Crap. Where is that freaking crystal? It's over there. Yeah, keep busy, guys. Keep busy. Two, three. Good. Right, that's round one done.
The odds.
And fully charged ultimate, which is good.
Get them! Kill them! We cannot bear those outlaws!
Once the Blight is free, it will rule this world, and you will be its attack dog. You will burn this world at its command, as Andrul did at yours. You will leave only ruin behind you.
This world is ruined already. Your veil destroyed it.
You could heal it. You have the strength to repair the damage without using the Blight.
Save your gaze for the mortal's dread wolf. The Blight is my blade, and it will take more than your tricks to get me to lay it down.
Oh, this is just...
Your whining comes from envy, Fenharan, but it does not have to be so. There is a place for you at my side in a new, glorious empire.
But it will not have illusions, will it? Junei built them, and now he is dead. Our great cities came from Sileys, our deepest mysteries from Durham.
I will restore it all. Their achievements will not be lost.
You were a bully who ruled over what others had built, and now the others are gone. Who do you have left? Gillenane? You cannot rebuild the world by stitching together monsters.
We are getting so much lore in this bloody row that they're having. Yeah, they're more concerned about the dragon that's on the way than us, guys. Cage down.
You saved us.
Get off your asses.
Time to get out of here. I can guide you to one of my old hideouts. You can use it to make your escape. The wards still in place there will shield you all from Elganan's sight.
Solus, thank you.
Okay, the dragon is...
Let's go! Run! Run!
Oh shit, the dragon's gone. Uh-oh. No, it's not still there. Okay, cool.
It's tough being a Venatori. It was their duty to secure the sacrifices. It was their duty to ensure the ritual went perfectly. But despite all their efforts, Elgar'nan was disappointed.
Oh, that's good.
The cult would do anything to please their gods. The cult would give anything to atone. Anything. It really is tough being a Venatori.
I like how Varric's saying that with such an air of, like, just dripping with sarcasm. Words failed me for a moment then. Oh.
We'd lost all hope, and then...
And then you swooped in out of nowhere to save us.
He would have killed us to feed his dragon.
Indeed. Masaranas, Lethalin.
Credit is not all mine.
It was a team effort.
It often is. Some fights can't be won alone. Celebrate the victories as they come. They're rare enough.
And tomorrow, we'll have to deal with another Archdemon.
And it will have regained its strength. Elgar'nan sacrificed his own Venatori to it. A punishment for their failures.
Jeez.
The Venatori who escaped scurried back to Deventer. The Veil Jumpers will fight our own battles against the gods. Any help you can offer would be appreciated.
Oh, that went well. The team rushed to Arlathan Forest to save Dalish elves from Venatori sacrifice. There, they witnessed Elgar'nan awaken his dragon thrall, Lucican, once worshipped as the old god of night. Dalish blood would have been spilled to restore the dragon to full strength, but with Solus' help, Elgar'nan's plan was thwarted. With his captors lost, Elgar'nan was forced to sacrifice his own cultists to a dragon. Jesus. I like how they're making
Might be a
it.
good time to see what Solus thinks of all this.
Yeah, that was a good show. Just like how well the villains are written in this. Like, I loved Corypheus, but he was absent from a lot of Inquisition. Whereas in this, there's much more of a Yeah, the villains are much more there for the forefront of kind of everything. It's really well written and quite nice. Right, let's go. Actually, do you know what? We're gonna have a chat with Solus. I'm gonna try not to be as sarcastic as normal, because he did just sort of help out in a big way. But if he's a dick, I will be sarky.
Escaped safely? We got them away free and clear. Good. Whatever my frustrations with them, it feels good to have helped my people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elganon was a reminder of simpler times.
Disliking the Dalish.
You said you found the Dalish frustrating. Why is that? It is unfair to them. I lived for thousands of years, and after I imprisoned the Venuris, I slept for thousands more. I awoke in a world that had forgotten the ancient times almost entirely. And those who tried to remember elven history, like the Dalish, had gotten so much wrong.
I mean, let's be serious now. We know Solus is gonna.
Let me guess. You tried to tell them what they were getting wrong, and they didn't believe you. There are few things that frustrate me as much as ignorance. I tried to explain the truth to one clan. When I convinced them that I was truly Fen'Harel, they attacked me. After that, I hid my explanations behind the facade of having witnessed events in the Fade. And every mage knows that what we see in the Fade might not be literally true. Yes. The Dalish had no reason to believe me. I could only watch as they continued to worship Elganon, though we may have seen the last of that tradition, at least.
Which is always nice, but God, he really does hate. I like how much Solus despises Elganon.
You and Elganon were really tearing into one another back there. I needed to goad him to anger in order to distract him. Mm-hmm. But yes, while all of the Venuris were monsters in their own ways, Elganon was the worst. Or perhaps it is more honest to say that his were the faults I found most objectionable. You have met him now. Heard his voice hammering at the doors of your mind. And you have met me. Can you see how he and I might frustrate one another?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, yeah. You're both quite prideful, to be fair.
The two of you are too much alike. Both of you want to be in charge. I have no desire to be in charge.
Oh, come on, Solus.
No, you just want to be able to correct anyone who's not doing everything the way you would have done it. I see you have been observing me as well during these conversations. All right. I can see how you and Elganon would hate each other. He has always been what I most feared becoming. Callous and uncaring, his arrogance unchecked. To have that much power and no one to remind him that he could be wrong. Well, he had you. And I suppose I had you.
Just thanks.
We would have had a hard time getting out of there without your help. I did not spend this long preparing you only to lose you to Elganon's machinations. No, I am sorry. That was poorly said. You have earned better from me.
Oh, we seem to have gained his respect.
Okay. When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were an irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elganon out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool. Seeing you with your team, I was wrong.
Christ. Not even my Inquisitor managed that. Nora. My Inquisitor didn't manage that on the one run where I decided not to try and punch Solus in the face. That is... yeah, that's just...
I'm impressed you got that out without choking on it. If I could not admit when I was wrong, I would be no better than Elganon. Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It is impressive and enviable. It took me centuries to build such a bond during my rebellion. And when I served the Inquisition, I try to avoid entanglements.
Yeah.
What about the Inquisitor? Does he not count as a friend? He was useful. But there were others I grew fond of despite myself when I was with the Inquisition. Cole, a spirit of compassion, I helped adapt to our new world. He was the only one who knew who I really was. I miss him a great deal.
Where is he?
Josephine, the Inquisition's ambassador, was a bastion of kindness and decency in a world that looked down on elves and apostates. Even Cassandra Pendergast of the Order of the Seekers. She was what a believer should be. Faithful, practical, committed to serving, not ruling. I suppose I did bond with the Inquisition after all, as you have with your team. Thank you for sharing that. So what comes next? What are the gods going to do? Elganan and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elganan's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse. That gives us some time to prepare. It is likely to be your last chance to do so. You must be ready for whatever comes, for this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
So now Elganan's recovered his own Archdemon, and the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elganan's immortal, so long as his Archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens. And it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
Well, we can't let Vader
Okay.
score, so come on.
We always knew this was going to be hard, right? And yeah, maybe it's a little harder now. More than a little. But either we stop this, or all of Thedas falls. So we see it through. All the way. Because no one else is going to.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before.
Not without help, we didn't.
So we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
I'm just going to leave this out. I mean, to be fair, each person here will have insight. And let's be serious now. We've got a large number of lieutenants that we need to take out before.
I can think of a few options, but I'm open to suggestions.
Wardens have run dry. Nothing new is moving in the deep roads.
And the Veil Jumpers couldn't find any trace of Elgranon or his Archdemon.
The crows may have something. The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gatlock. And food. About half our remaining provisions. Enough to feed the Antam navy.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lucanus?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also, Biago would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
We have, I mean, to be fair, like what? We've crippled the Venatori now. We've taken out a large number of Darkspawn and also killed one Archdemon. So yeah, the Antam are the biggest threat left.
We've got options for what we do next. Figuring out where the Antam are taking those supplies should put us on the gods' trail.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Right. With everything he's been doing in the south, we owe him an update.
I'll let him know.
Good fighting people.
Today could have gone better, but it could have gone much worse. We fought off the Venatori and rescued the Dalish. That's a win by any standard. Rest up. And be ready to go. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
Letter from the Hosberg wetland, Rook. We have continued to study changes in the blight. Alias finds it very interesting and disturbing. We can't let this spread continue. We'll catch you up the next time you're in the wetlands, Antoine. Right. So, I think. Right, we're gonna run around, grab these conversations real quick. Because everyone's got a new conversation, which is good. Side quests galore. Well, companion quests.
Hey, I got word from my mother. She wants to talk.
Have you talked with her since?
Nope, not since I told her I was non-binary. But her note said she wanted to talk about that tablet we found, the old Kunari one. Of course that's what she wants to talk about. We can go whenever you're good.
I'll let you know.
Cool. One. There, dragon kill. Well, we've got dragons that we need to kill as well, so there'll probably be some. To do that, let's go talk to Emmerich.
Mana, hello. I assume Vorgoth's not far.
We have her, Rook. We have her. We know exactly what she's planning.
The professor asked us to research the artifact that came into the possession of Johanna Hezenkos.
She carries a gloaming lantern.
God, he's terrifying and awesome.
Bad as it sounds?
They were fashioned in ages past by unscrupulous necromancers. The lanterns steal and concentrate life.
Johanna could use it to leech life from hundreds at a time. An endless source of power.
I mean, it's just horrifying. It's ingenious, it's also horrifying. It's also dangerous, but it's not dumb if you are of a certain evil persuasion.
A lantern that sucks the life out of people.
Their very souls. But we know where Johanna will be.
She has returned to Blackthorn Manor.
Hezenkos intends to hold a soiree.
That can't be her whole plan.
No, but I propose a small group infiltrate Johanna's lair while she's distracted and destroy her lantern.
Let's do it.
Vorgoth and I must return to the necropolis.
Hunt well.
If only we could make Johanna see reason.
You tried before. She seems stubborn.
Perhaps that's why she attained immortality, while I quake on the threshold. If I make my own bid for lichdom. Oh, it's no use pretending this hasn't stirred up that old dread of my own mortality.
It's healthy.
You could also be having a normal reaction to facing danger every other day.
No, it shouldn't be this crushing, this prevalent. No. Johanna was never beset by these sort of fears.
Little fear's healthy. You'll feel better once we crash her lair and destroy that lantern. Promise.
The dialogue in this game is not the best dialogue in the world. It is a bit schlocky and a bit cliche. But when normally I'd be like, oh, I kind of like it. It suits. It's not like it's poorly written, it's well written, but in terms of its approach, it's got that kind of like campy funness to it at times, which I love. It's kind of like exaggerated naturalistic tone, which is always a good bit of fun. Right, let's go. Harding and Balara, we need to talk to. Side quest from Davrin and Nev, a chat with Lucanus. Right, let's see what we're up to. Ooh.
Oh, hey, Rook.
What are you working on?
Oh, it's part of that artifact, you know, from the ritual. I wanted to see how they did what they did, what it meant. Tried asking that thing, it won't tell me.
The knowledge of the great Anaris is...
A theme. At least I figured that out. How to make it go away, I mean. Damn it! We were getting through to Syrian. He almost listened.
That was you.
He was listening to you, Balara. Because you're his sister.
He was my brother. My only brother. And just for a moment, he was my brother again. Then he wasn't. Then he was a person I might need to... I don't think I can, Rook. Do that.
Then I'll do it.
It's not gonna come to that. We'll talk him down somehow.
That feels naive.
And if we don't?
One mountain at a time.
Well, either way, we'll be able to find them.
How?
Oh, I didn't tell you. Right. The artifact. Couldn't figure out how it did it. Made those demons, I mean. But I attuned its resonance, and I'll know where they are next time, before they finish. So we can stop them. However we have to.
We'll save him.
We'll save your brother, Balara.
I hope you're right. I really do. But if we don't... Anyway, I should get back. To work, I mean. I don't think we have much time.
Not happy with my dialogue options there. They feel a bit too... Oh, the greenhouse is just like... explode. Wow. I know I said this last time, but like, Harding has done such an amazing job. Greenhouse is awesome. Another little chair as well.
Hey, what's shaping?
No one says, what's shaping anymore?
I thought it was a dwarf thing.
Yeah, if you lived in Orzammar 20 years ago.
Oh,
wow. Ouch. Just trying to be nice, and what do I get? Sass.
Aw, well, I appreciate it. And I'm doing okay. I think I just need some time to think and sort things out.
You can talk to your friends about it. I hear that helps.
It's already helping. You checking on me, I mean. I still remember every moment of it. Suffocating under the weight of the Titan's pain. I couldn't see a way past it. And all I wanted was for the rest of the world to suffer too. And then... everyone was there. And that's when I knew we'd be okay. That I'd be okay.
I know you would have done the same for me.
You helped me remember who I was. Not some titan, but just Lace Harding. And yes, if you ever need me like I needed you, I will be there. That is my promise to you. You know, I think about Solus sometimes. He's been trapped by his mistakes for eons. When you're blinded by sorrow and pain, you need someone to help you past it. But he's too proud for that. He believes he's alone, even when he doesn't have to be.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm warming slightly to Solus in this game compared to the Inquisition.
He'll never ask for help, but that doesn't mean we can't offer it anyway. Do you think he can be helped?
Varric tried to talk sense into him. And look how that ended. Even the Inquisitor thinks he's too far gone, and we're past the point of talking. But part of me doesn't want to believe it. Because it means that there's a point when you have to give up on someone. It means you could have given up on me.
Harding is like the most purest of souls, honestly. Like between her and Balara, you have like, yeah, just genuinely, like, just lovely, well-written characters. Love it. Where are we up to with this?
The Evanurers do not need, they only demand. Deny them.
Oh, we've still got roughly 2,000 to go, and who's the bestest boy? Hehehe. Just booped him on the nose. He's gonna be aggressive with that. Yeah, there we go. Bestest boy. Let's go and see what Davrin wants.
Hey, Rook. Have time for something outside the lighthouse? I was going to head to Arlathan with his son. See a real sky again. You're welcome to join us.
He loves going for a wander. Doesn't he? Honestly. That's like, we've got a different statue maybe. Wow, that's kind of scary. Oh, we can put Davrin's woodwork down now. I do prefer the howling dreadful thing. Right, let's go see what Neb wants.
Rook, I've compiled the last reports from an informant. You remember our talk with Rana? She had a lead on Alia's location. A place called Sanctum Lucican.
A lost Tevinter temple, right? Does this mean you found it?
I'm pretty damn sure.
Should I be excited or scared?
Alia's hideout. Not sure if I should be excited or worried. Either way, I'm there.
Worried. And I figured.
So, where is this place?
The Minratha's Catacombs, an underground temple to the god of night. It was sealed off and forgotten under a derelict building outside the Thread Market. I've had an eye on the catacombs. Alias haunted them before, but they span the city, endless twists, hidden passages. It's too much to sweep alone. Thanks to Rana's information, I was able to drop the right hints, ask the right questions. Now we've got a sanctum.
Are you ready?
Not much of a choice. Docktown's on edge. People are missing. The Threads are putting up a fight against Alia's followers, but they can't last forever. Alia's a powerful blood mage now. If I let her finish the ritual, no more chances.
So, what's our next move?
Meet at the Swan, put the last pieces in place after that. We'll see.
Exciting. Sounds like we're near the end of Neb's. Sounds like we're near the end of Neb's main quest. Right, let's go and have a chit.
Great. Is it your turn to cook? What's all this gonna be?
Paella. Well, 2 of them. One without seafood for Emmerich.
Right.
And churros for dessert. They pair well with chocolate calda.
Wait. Did you make dessert just for me?
Oh, yes,
There's
he
enough
did.
for everyone.
As long as they don't mind having it with my favorite drink.
They won't complain.
Oh my god, yes, finally! God, it's taken hours.
You didn't have to do anything special for me.
Yes, I did. I still don't know how to apologize for everything. And you...
You made dessert. Just for me.
It's nothing. Or not enough.
It is. And you are. And I'll have you know, I'm very easily bribed.
I'll keep that in mind.
Navarum hazelnut torte. Is that actually a recipe? 1.5 cups of sugar. 2 cups finely toasted hazelnuts. 3/4 cup sifted flour. 2 teaspoons baking powder. Sift into flour. 8 eggs. Whites and yolks separated. 1 cup icing 8 ounces. Oh my god, there's like an actual well. at some point, I will give this a punt and see if it works. And we're going to waste the tail end of this VOD with me reading through the instructions and a recipe. Oh, it's a Mornwatch recipe, is it? Oh, it is. It's a note from Emmerich. Here's my mother's hazelnut torch she made one every winter send. Cute. Right, well, I think. That's just an update on the shopping list. Okay, that's the same one from last time. Do-do-do-do. Right, I think this is a good place to wrap up this part. Thank you very much for joining us. Next time we will do those companion quests and we will press on with the main story a little bit more. But yes, thank you very much for watching. Please do like, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you get notified of all of our new content when it drops, and make sure you head over to robot-republic.com for all of our written content, news, reviews, articles, etc. But yeah, take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll see you next time, guys. Bye.